Okay, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'll give it just a few minutes, people to get on here. It is Tuesday. Pretty slow. Yesterday was busy. Mondays are usually busy for furniture sales. I don't know what it is. People have more off days on Monday, similar to a Friday or something like that, but not sure. Before I go into the market review, I wanted to go ahead and showcase some new inventory that we just got. Some new inventory. Apparently, we've got some activity outside as well. We have a new cat, and I think one of its siblings is now here too. Somebody dumped a whole family of cats. I think it's the mama cat, the kittens. They're all here still, and we only saw the one so far. Store is open 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday, and this is usually where I like to hang out so I can offer assistance. I do a lot of the internet marketing and stuff in the furniture store as well. And as I don't know if you've seen or not, my new website, it combines furniture and real estate. So as long as you buy your house through me, you're going to have a better experience. First of all, I have been doing this for a long time. When it comes to Alabama real estate, you only got a handful of people that know the extensive knowledge and things that I know when it comes to buying and selling, particularly in Alabama. As long as you buy and sell your home with me, you're going to get a gift from me. The realtor is the only party in a home sale that can gift you anything. And with me, we've come up with a great plan, to really save you a ton of money. And, $500, $1,000 may not get you excited. If it's an affordable home, $250 or less, something like that. But especially on like these condos that we sell, these new houses that we build, lake homes, condos at the beach, stuff like that. Those markets are furnished already. When they list their property, it's usually with furniture that's been rented by short-term renters over and over and over. They're ready to sell it off. Hello, guys, this is a Alabama real estate market channel. If you want to invest in real estate, purchase some property here. Darshan saying, hey, hello, Alabama real estate. This is what I do. I have properties that give great return. I'm a full-time broker, and I'm explaining how even with especially with investors, you get a furniture allowance with me. We sell these 4-plex, 8-plex, rentals. We furnish them. All my properties get higher rents, more desirable. And I am pretty proud to hold some of the highest comp sales prices, at most of these condominiums, especially in Tuscaloosa. And the threshold just keeps moving. Every year, like in particular at Midtown Village condominiums here by the campus and off of 82, McFarland. I was the first one to get a 3-bedroom up to $200,000. And then that following year, we had one for $250,000. And then right after that, we had a 2-bedroom sale for $250,000. All my clients, premium units, not in the rental pool, excellent condition. There's a criteria that you have to meet. But when you work with me, that's what you can expect. Even if you're just buying a new primary home for the family to move, brand new construction here, $250,000. You want to furnish your bedroom? It's a $3,500 invoice, furniture invoice. We're going to nearly cut it in half for you just for using a realtor that offers more. It's a disruption for sure, and I call it the best kept secret, because my competitors are not going to advertise for me, especially when they know that you have something to really offer. They're going to make it really bad. They're probably not going to say nice things about you, stuff like that, when they really fear, you're about to disrupt and people are going to like you and not them. Real estate's a winner-take-all business. My clients are so special, and a bunch of them, they have other realtor friends and stuff like that. But when you choose me for your business, it just makes all the difference. And we try to give you the attention, But yeah, so right here, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. This is the furniture store. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. We've got new inventory prepared. We also have a bedding area over here. It smells good. We got the bougie scent thing. It was real popular last year. And of course, I don't have the light on just now, but we've got plenty of mattresses to choose from. And be sure to check out my new website, betterbuyeragent.com. And it'll show you, how you can purchase your property here in Alabama through me as your buyer agent. You'll get expert representation and a gift from me of a furniture allowance here at the furniture store. All right, I love using my phone because now I can also show you a daily update from the Sky Space condominium development site. This is the North Pickens Airport. You can fly directly to me here in Alabama, West Alabama. I own this property here. We're building garage condominiums. There will also be some new airplane hangars right there. They just finished that project. So the new hangars will be there. You can see one of the airplanes now and some of the pilots. And so very exciting. Your new hangar will be right there across the street, and your garage condo, you'll be able to walk back and forth. Gated community. We're really excited about it. And we also got approval for 2 duplexes in Reform City, that same small town. Here in West Alabama, my hometown. And so a lot of new construction. I've already built and sold millions in new construction for little old Reform, Alabama since 2019. Several subdivisions, absolutely. What are we talking about? Real estate investment. Alabama real estate. I'm a full-time broker. I'd love to sell you something, get you an investment property here with us to manage. And that's what we do full-time. Full-time. Okay, so we got an update. And it looks like the pilots are moving around. So we might even have a takeoff here in just a minute. All right, let me situate my phone so we can do the market update. Guys, if my phone dies, it just dies, and that'll be it for today. But I always like to, record myself reviewing new listings and opportunities, because I have investors that, just do this full time. And that's what I do to kind of stay in tandem with them. Come on now, give me some. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not. I'll check it on my computer. Actually, I always like to share the feed on FaceSpace as well, just to give people opportunity. Yep, it is working. Opportunity. Yep, it is working. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm going to share the feed online. There we go. What's crap? What's new on the real estate market today, Addison? Tune in now to find out. All right, let's tag baby mama, my beautiful better half. Already furnished. Perrenoud team. Check in. Tuscaloosa. Next. All right. Let me know who you are in the comments. What do you want to accomplish? You know, there's a lane for you. There is a lane for you. All right. So now, did we get it shared? Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. It's a lot quicker to share them on my cell phone. Okay, let's get some music going. I'm by myself again. We had some really good numbers earlier, right when I first signed on. Might be a little slower right now.
But instead, we'll drive easy on the Geico app. My son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to take control of your wallet. It feels good to Geico.
If you're
It feels good to Geico.
Small cell lung cancer, asking about a treatment plan with Keytruda, given before and after surgery, is key. Keytruda is an immunotherapy proven in a clinical trial to help patients live longer compared to chemotherapy. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early-stage non-small cell lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery and then continued
Dang,
alone
I can't
after surgery
remember
to help
which
prevent your lung
one
cancer
of
from coming
these.
back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system
Let's try
to attack
that.
healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, short.
Okay, whatever. There was a really good song on there yesterday I liked, and I wanted to put it back on. I can't remember which one it is, though. Several. Hello, let me know who you are in the comments. All right. First up, we've got new construction, 69 South, Havenridge, just right here beside me. These are really good homes. Hillcrest Schools. These are very close to Hillcrest High School, Patriot Parkway. Almost 2,000 square feet, over a quarter acre. And this is Newcastle Homes. Those are institutional investor builders. They're in rural West Alabama, Tuscaloosa, just the same as everywhere else. But these are a little bit better homes. And this one's $330,000. So you would have at least a $2,000 furniture allowance on a house like that. And it's brand new construction. That is the best ones to use my buyer agency because of the furniture allowance. You have to furnish a new home. And we're not saying you need help paying for furniture. We get it. You got money. You can furnish it. But you're doing all that, spending all that money, and you don't want to save some money, you know. And, of course, we know you have a bed. Everybody's got somewhere to sleep tonight. But, again, this is a brand new construction home. You don't want a brand new bed or brand new mattresses on, you know, on that $10,000 furniture allowance. or let's say your invoice to furnish that home is $5,000. With me, it's almost going to be cut in half, and you do a $2,000 or $3,000 furniture allowance. So you get my expert representation that I promise you is unmatched. I know more than the average bear, even my competitor realtors. I know more. I can help you accomplish everything, represent you in the deal. Then we're going to have the icing on the cake, which has never been offered before. And other realtors can't do this. They can't say, oh, well, just buy it with me and I'll give you an allowance to Ashley Furniture. No, they can't do that. With me owning the furniture store here, I get the furniture at cost. It's a different scenario. It's not something we make up on the back end or just something we do to compete with somebody else. This is a legitimate, disruptive Alabama brokerage offer. All Alabama real estate buyers, if you're buying $500,000 homes, beach condos, lake houses, all those, especially the big listing agents that sell these properties, they love this idea because they're already having a buyer agent as well. $1 million lake home, you get $10,000 in furniture paid for as a gift from me in the commission. And you know, a realtor in a real estate transaction is the only one that can gift you anything. And we really use it to our advantage. And I say it's the best kept secret in Alabama. Our competitors are not going to advertise for me. They're more likely to tell you the opposite, you know, why not to use me. And if you trust that gold standard representation that I'm offering and extend a little bit of faith, you're going to be impressed. Your buyer power goes further with me, just plain and simple. Okay, next up, we got a condominium downtown. This is a $500,000, 1,000 square foot condo built in 1941. 41. It's old as dirt. And you're about to spend $500,000, a half M, to buy this condominium. You really want to you want to write another $10,000 check to furnish it the way you want it? Come on, man, you're not fooling anybody. With me, that $10,000 furniture sale would be $5,000 out of pocket for you when you bought it through me. It's a very powerful offer. Look at my website, betterbuyeragent.com. It's all right there. This is the Kress Lofts downtown. My buddy John Randall over at Keller Williams franchise, he's got it listed. He sells a lot at student condominiums here in Tuscaloosa. You know, we have the University of Alabama, so it's a college market. All right, next up, light new construction, Summerfield Preserve, very popular, Tuscaloosa City East. Same zip code that I have a new home as well. This one's 2,240 square foot with 1/3 of an acre. Beautiful home, 4-bed, 2-bath. Mine's a 4-bed, 3.5. Anna Springer over at Havenridge Real Estate downtown on University Boulevard. She's got it listed. They're asking 400 G's. So if you bought this house from me, you have a $3,000 furniture allowance paid from commission. You would have paid the commission anyway. You would have paid the commission anyway. You really need to think about that. Is it about money, or is it about making a realtor feel like, you know, they're the most popular person on earth? You want to spend more, or you want to save more? A lot of them, I'm telling you, I really don't understand. A lot of these brokerages, the agents, you know, that are the new agents or the 10-year agents, you know, that haven't been there a long time, they need to understand, you know, how can you be the top realtor when somebody else is the top realtor that owns the company? You know, that's never really going to happen. That's just not the way it goes. And I've never seen a hiccup. I've always been on my own, and I've never had a glitch. Okay, next up, this is a pretty interesting listing, and I have talked about it with some of my investors recently. It's a mobile home, double wide, 2016 model, so it's relatively new, in good shape from the photos. And almost 4 acres, 3.8 acres. So when you have a home like that, where, you know, if they would accept $150,000, I could get the 1% investor approach for rent. Rent it for $1,500. You paid $150,000 for it, so it's getting 1% every month through the rent alone. Then that leaves you with almost 4 full acres to divide up, sell off for cash, put another mobile home on it, rent the land. You could put a water and power connection and just rent somebody's, bring your own mobile home style. You got 4 acres right there that you could really do a value add development. And in my mind, you know, I've always zeroed in on the inventory that we can accomplish the most in the least amount of time. And these are definitely one of them. Also, mobile homes like this, if you just bought it and put it on a permanent foundation, it's got underpinning right now, call the subs in, put it on a permanent foundation with concrete block or brick, and then it becomes a real house that you can sell to someone else with a USDA loan, a FHA loan, and those mortgages will give you more money from the buyer if you go ahead and convert it to a real house. So right here, you got a $150,000 listing, which is very low entry level, considering how much you need to spend just to invest right on campus. You know, for example, 150 grand here, the sky's the limit. You're going to get 1% investor approach. You could convert it to a home. You got more development space. And that's something that you could do this year and then cash out by the end of the year as well. So to me, these are target listings, you know, because we do development as well. Montgomery has my application for the builder license right now. They got it yesterday. I expect to hear this week, you know, that I can, I'll be a broker and a builder. Alabama broker and builder. And of course, I have the hemp farm license as well. I've been a hemp farmer for several years now. And it's fiber hemp where we can develop, you know, like I saw the article yesterday, Habitat for Humanity has started using hemp insulation in their homes, trying to get costs down, trying to build homes for people that need it. And I'm very excited, you know, to be at the forefront of that as well. So, all right, next up, Crescent Gardens right there up University Boulevard East. Very convenient to campus, not as desirable as an area, but these are relatively new. Turn-of-the-century homes built in 2002, 1,100 square foot, just over 1/10 of an acre. And Julie Meggs, Exit Capstone Realty's got it listed, $190,000 asking. I'm telling you, you won't get as nice of a home with a garage that close to campus for $190,000. It's a unique place. Okay, next up, I love this one. I sent it to Brandy earlier. My girlfriend, fiance, baby mama, better half, her name is Brandywine Dyches. So every time we see one of these listings come up on Brandywine Road up North River by the lake, you know, we always like to review them. So this one is 1001 Brandywine Road. It's in Riverchase subdivision. It's a primary home opportunity. Almost 2,800 square foot, big ass house. 4 bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath. Great primary home opportunity. It's got the better schools, A-rated schools. West York over at Havenridge Real Estate. That's 2 for them today. And he's asking $530 for that one. So right there, you got a $4,000 or $5,000 furniture allowance. You're buying a new home. You're moving. And also, what's it worth just having one contact? One contact to get you through the home buying process, make you look good because you got an agent that knows what they're talking about and is pushing people around, making things happen in the deal. I represent you. You know, you can call that seller agent and you might save a point or two. That's great. Wonderful. But never forget, I don't care how close of friends you are. I don't care if you knew them from your great grandma, Larlene, whoever the hell it was. It doesn't matter. If the listing agent represents you as a buyer, it started with the listing agreement. The fiduciary, the money part for that agent goes to the seller first, not you. Buyers need their own representation. I truly believe that. And that's why I continue to push this buyer agency offer to combine home and furniture. You know, these commissions, and I can't give you the whole commission because we still have to have money for us, you know, but that's the whole deal. is buyers need agents individually. If you call that listing agent and you're friends with them or whatever, you think they're so popular, whatever it is, never forget the fiduciary is to the seller first, not to you. So get yourself an agent no matter what. If you're buying, you need your own agent. If you're selling, you need your own agent. All right, next up, still north of the river, Townsend North River subdivision, very popular. A lot of new money, a lot of new houses up here, just over 2,600 square foot, 1/10 of an acre as well. These are smaller lots, they really pack them in there. 5 bedrooms, 3 full bath, built in 2015. So this one actually, this is a good one. It's actually over 10 years old. So you get a little bit better price in the towns where everybody wants to be. West York again, Havenridge Real Estate. He's got that listing. It's a 2 for him today. I've sold a lot of property with West before. $589.9, so $590 basically, give or take your closing cost, what the seller pays, and of course with me you'd have a $5,000 furniture allowance gift just for using my Better Buyer Broker offer. Right here in Tuscaloosa, University of Alabama campus. Don't expect whoever you ask about me to say something good. Okay, it's about money. They want you to. Real estate's a winner take all type of thing. You got to call me directly and give me a shot. That's the only way, And there is a stronghold around here, so we have a plan of attack with the new website. Very exciting. All right, jumping over to Northport County, North River Country Club subdivision, built in 2018. So it's relatively new. That's a new home. 2,000 square foot, plenty of space. 1 full acre plus. You always want to see that 1 full acre or more. That's really good. Huntington Elementary, North River Country Club subdivision, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1/2 bath, 1.5 level home. Shanna Motley at the Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed. And see right here, this is a 2,000 square foot home, and you got to come up with 610. You would get a $5,000, $6,000 furniture allowance with me through that commission. So you feel good. You feel good about that deal. It's just going to be icing on the cake. You want the home. You're willing to pay for it. And then lo and behold, there's a little old realtor that has come up with a new offer for all of my Alabama buyer, potential buyers. Anybody can benefit from me. All 4 corners of the state. Or as John Merrill says, the previous Secretary of State, all 67. He's from Tuscaloosa, so I see a lot about him. All right, next up, we got a condominium again. This is at Crimson Place, my old stomping grounds. When I was right out of high school, 2007, my family owned a condominium here at Crimson Place, and I lived there for college years, and I got hired by the management just as soon as we moved in. It's actually the same company I work with now. The owner of this company was the owner of the management company, so it was all one big unit. And so Crimson Place, I'm pretty biased to the Crimson Place development. If you want to consider somewhere to live during your college years, Crimson Place is a fabulous residence. It's a fabulous choice. 2 bed, 2 bath, 875 square foot in building 4, which is the better one. You have building 3, building 4 for 2 bedrooms. 235 asking. Macy Christopher, Spaces Realty. She's got it listed. I believe she's a property manager as well. And I did see these yesterday. These were actually on yesterday's market update email. She just put them in late. And then there's a townhome, 3 bed, 3 bath townhome in unit with the bay windows. The bay windows give your bedrooms and your living room a little bit more space, and natural lighting opportunity. So they're a little bit more desirable, a little bit bigger, 1,450 square foot, 3-bed, 3-bath townhome, right there at Crimson Place Condominiums. They're asking $315 for it. All right, next up we've got Weatherby Drive, which is just right here behind me on 69 South. I love Weatherby subdivision. This is almost 2,000 square feet. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 level. They were built in 1995. Remember what I always say about the homes built in the 90s. You get way better bang for your buck because the owners have had much longer to pay down balances on these homes and get more enjoyment from the property, which is going to mean a lower price for you overall. And this is a prime one. It's got a great location. This is a 2,000 square foot house with 1/5 of an acre for $265, and you will pay that same price for new construction further down the highway. So this is a really good one. I would expect it to sell this week. Absolutely. You know. Okay, last one for today. Moundville, Sandy Pine subdivision. DHI Realty of Alabama. It's D.R. Horton. You know, a shell company. And then they're asking $259 for it. And see, this is here. This is brand new. Further down 69, only 1,272 square foot. That's almost half the size of that Weatherby Drive home. Almost half. 3-bed, 2-bath, over 1/10 of an acre. Almost 1/5 of an acre, really. But it's brand new. $259. So same exact price. Same exact price. See, those are the things that I figure out and I'm able to see and offer for buyers when we do this full time. And we're coming for all 67 states, all 67 counties. Okay, so that's it for today's market update. Not a lot of investment opportunity except that one mobile home and 4 acres in Reform. You know, anybody interested in that, it's you need about 150 G's, I would assume, and we could always get it leased out for the 1% investor approach and then develop the remaining 4 acres. So I thought that one would be really good for investment. But that was about it. The rest of them were primary home opportunities. That's the big boss right there. All right. Another day. What you got? All right, enjoy the day.